We're live.
There's nobody there.
It's just
Not a single person.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
What?
The little counter doesn't work sometimes. Then they just start talking. Hi, everybody. Whoever's here.
Not a soul.
Doesn't believe it.
Everyone should be there.
They will be. Give them time. All right.
They're trying to tell us something. They have figured out the formula for chaos.
When the clock strikes 8:30, babe, time to head for Chris's house. Hey. Will the song make it to the next round? Pot of Thunder. Let's pot tonight. Come on, baby, let's pot tonight.
There's a werewolf in the house.
Doc Gibbs and the Emerald Live Band bringing it to you each and every week here on Pot of Thunder, the recognized symbol of excellence in rock and roll podcasting, brought to you by patreon.com/Pot of Thunder. I know you got that end of summer money in your pocket that everybody has left over.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you know,
that's a thing.
Nobody told me about this.
You didn't spend enough on your vacation. You got something extra. You budgeted for more than you used. That happens all the time, right? It's a surplus. People have that after the summer. Dig into your surplus. Patreon.com/Pot of Thunder. There's something there. We'll appreciate it greatly. If you're already a patron of the show, we appreciate it greatly.
Nick apparently threw his surplus at the twerking women in the streets of Detroit on his last vacation.
I can't wait to find out about that. So much to discuss. But first, bend your knees. Let's put our hands on each other's hips. Ooh. We're going to do it. You ready?
Let's get it, y'all.
Yes. The Conga King of Northwest Indiana's here. It's your buddy Andy, America's little brother. Look at you joining the party over on Patreon. That's how we do it. We're all having a good time, just throwing a couple bucks in the hat as it circulates the room. Oh, so much fun. But now this fella's standing up for you. He's got something planned. He's got something up his sleeve. That's not the right camera. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on behind me. I think he fell. Is he okay? We'll find out. Wait a minute. Is that
you know what it is, don't you?
Is that Weekend at Bernie's?
Two.
That was Weekend at Bernie's 2.
I didn't think anyone would get that.
I figured it out when you started doing the little gyrating. Was that from how did that work in the movie? Was there certain music?
There were a couple of guys who were like voodoo. They used voodoo on them.
Yeah.
To get him. I don't know what they were trying to do, resurrect him or something. And he would get up when he heard the music. Yeah.
So in the first one, he's just dead.
He's just dead.
There's
in
nothing
the first
else.
one.
And the second one, he's walking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with voodoo, was it set in New Orleans, the second one? Or?
I don't know if it's set in it, but isn't the music, if I'm not mistaken, it's sort of like a, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong region, but it's some sort of it might be New Orleans. I don't know.
I didn't even know there was a second Weekend at Bernie's, to be honest with you. Was that it? Only 2, or did they do more?
I think only 2. The second one's the only one I've ever seen.
Really?
One of those things where that's just what was on cable at the time. Never saw the first one.
Sequels were easier to come by.
Yeah.
That explains why you guys like Caddyshack too so much.
First one was never on TV.
Randy Quaid is why we like Caddyshack too.
Yeah. But still. Yeah, it was McCarthy and that other guy back in it.
Yeah.
New cast members.
Now I have to see where it was set.
Let's find out.
I'll get back to you.
All right, but quickly, while you're looking that up, we have to introduce the third man to Nick's immediate left.
Who's the third man?
You want him. We got him.
Can have it every day, can have it. Get out of my way, fuck you.
Put your hands together for the breakout star of the podcast medium. Chris L's here. Three of us are in the same room this week. The flu is gone, feeling better, ready to deliver another excellent show. What's Nick going to tell us?
I'm shaking my head here because I can't. It's U.S. Virgin Islands. Apparently, there's a voodoo queen involved, based in the U.S. Virgin Islands. But just the premise of the movie is absolutely bonkers.
Okay.
I guess I'll just give the shorter one. But
Yeah, please do.
taking place a few days after the first film makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to say a couple years later.
Sure. That
It
makes
tells
sense.
the story of Larry and Richard once again ending up with their late boss's corpse, which is targeted by a voodoo queen hired by mobsters who want to find the $2 million that Bernie embezzled. Apparently, Bernie was up to stuff.
Tale as old as time.
I mean, it's just more ridiculous if you get into the longer version, apparently. But anyway,
Well, there you have it. Something for you to watch on your time off when you get out of work tonight, whatever it is. Weekend at Bernie's 2. Probably not that hard to find.
either that or it's impossible.
One or the other,
Or
I
the
guess.
DVD is $100.
It's one of those weird things that happens once in a while. Some out of print thing that was not especially a successful movie, but became a cult classic later. And then the DVD's out of print and it's worth something. It does happen. All right.
So how's everybody feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Kind of hungry.
I'm feeling good despite what happened to me in Detroit.
What happened? Oh yeah, what's the story?
Went to the Detroit Tigers game a couple
Mhm.
weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Walking around through the mezzanine area, people going every which way.
Sure.
Just masses of people trying to get past each other. So I'm really close to an area where it's basically there's nowhere you can get on my right side. But as I'm walking, a couple decides we can make it. We can make it past everybody, right on the shoulder, basically.
Okay.
We can make it past this guy being me. Guy holding his drink sneaks by, makes it.
Mm-hmm.
His lady friend, however, holding her drink, almost sneaks by. Something catches her shoe or something. She flails her limbs and punches me directly in the penis. There's no other way to say it. And I learned something that day.
Okay.
So it happened. You'd think, right? You're okay. You're on the ground at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You can get punched in the penis and you're all right.
Penis is
If
durable.
if it goes any lower, that's when you're incapacitated.
Right.
All day long, you can get punched there. And I just had a confused grimace on my face. That was all that happened.
Did she apologize to
No.
you? Nothing.
No,
Punched you right in the penis and just kept walking.
punched directly.
Did she fall down or only flailed?
She flailed. She
And then
almost
kept
fell.
going. Wow. You should have just kicked her other foot out at that point.
Well, it didn't hurt. I
I
don't
know, but still, it's the principle of
Well,
thing.
it is
Trying to
the- it's-
sneak around you.
Well,
It
was like, okay,
she couldn't do it,
you couldn't do it.
and then she ended up basically
Bam.
physically assaulting you.
Yeah,
Mm.
like directly.
And not
Direct-
apologizing.
direct
That's the
hit.
thing. I mean,
Nearly sank my battleship.
I can't imagine a situation where I would punch a stranger's penis and not at least apologize. Like, what could possibly?
Well, you're a
go
nice
through-
fella.
What would possibly go through your head where you're like,
Your mom raised
"Eh,
you right.
I guess so.
I don't know about
Like-
these other people.
I don't need to acknowledge that. She felt it.
That's
She probably got a swollen knuckle.
The boyfriend didn't notice any of this going on.
He was in front of her.
Oh.
This was all sneaking through a crowd,
Okay.
and so he made it. She probably had no idea.
Wow. So that's what's You're at a baseball game, you get punched in the penis.
That's not usually not a memory that you come away with.
No.
With family fun at the ballpark.
Were you carrying any souvenirs or concessions or anything?
No, thankfully I was not.
That could have been a disaster.
It could have been a domino effect. I
Yeah.
could have hit the guy behind me, same place.
I mean, just reacting because you probably expected it to her. You could have thrown your nachos behind you. Who knows?
No, I mean, but not if it wasn't placed just so, if her fist was not placed just so,
Mm-hmm.
I might still be laying there.
Well, that's good. A couple inches. If she had longer arms, if she was a shorter woman, any combination of things. If she didn't, maybe if she wore flats instead of heels, who knows? I don't know what she's wearing. I'm just making up situations.
I don't know I can't remember the footwear, but whatever it was.
So many variables that went into you.
She was not like a cat burglar. I'll say that much.
No, not very graceful.
Climbing on the roof gracefully.
No,
with incredible agility.
Right in the penis.
I mean, there's no other way to say it.
That's ridiculous.
That is what happened.
And then you also saw some ladies dancing.
Did see that, yeah.
Hear about that a little bit.
We're trying to find our parking place near the ball field, and I don't even know what you call these things, but it's a bar on wheels, basically. There's a bar in the middle, a bunch of people sitting around it. They're all pedaling somehow. I don't know how this contributes exactly, but then there's a guy in front pedaling and steering and everything, driving the thing, and it seems like it was mostly bachelorette parties, and the ladies were going a bit wild. So we're behind this 3 mile an hour thing, making a left turn, through an intersection, and we're trying to get through it too. And there are women just, for lack of a better term, they are twerking directly
at your car.
I don't think on purpose, but at any car basically that will.
Were they like standing up on top of the seats or on top of the bar? They're just kind of like popping their butts off their chairs and shaking. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's a talent. Were they still pedaling?
That I don't remember.
That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Wow, that's something.
That would have compensated for the lack of agility that this other woman had. This overabundance of agility.
See, I probably mooned someone while pedaling a bike at some point, but I don't know about dancing at all.
Imagine like that's what pegs are for, right?
Yeah. Your feet back there. Pull your pants down.
Face the guy driving the bike who's pedaling and just moon the neighborhood. That's it. This is what happens in Detroit, I guess.
This is what happens to you wherever you go.
Chris never warned me, not at all.
Because it doesn't happen to anybody else.
You're going to get a
planet.
Closed fist to the genitals. He never told me this was going to happen. He could have, but
could have warned you. It's part of the.
I didn't want to rain on your parade. You might not have gone. I don't know. I just assume that crazy shit's going to happen to you anyway. So why mention anything?
Yeah, it's part of the.
Wherever you go,
Nick.
it's just mayhem ensues.
Was that the giveaway at the game? Penis punch. Unexpected.
It was Thomas Hearns night at the ballpark.
Was there a giveaway?
There was, but I did not get it. I did not get the little bucket hat.
Penis punching glove, and Nick's penis was Pepino Cuevas that night. You don't know what I'm talking about? Look that up on YouTube. The knockout that put Tommy on the map.
Yikes.
All right. Well,
so are you going to come out with another cover version? What am I? Damn it! I had it on my.
I can't wait to hear
my penis. Your fist, my penis, something like that.
All right. Well, it's happening.
You should have broken into song right there.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
her fist, my penis. Another production number is in the works.
Consider that a public service announcement.
Yeah, I see you got a bag of something over there.
I do.
Yeah.
2 of them. What do you know?
Yippee.
Who wants to eat dainties? Who wants to eat baked treats with me?
See those plastic batting helmets that the nachos come in. You might want to just put that over your Schwann's
Yeah.
Gene codpiece style.
An athletic supporter should have been the giveaway.
Oh, thank you.
Because the women there
Whole
apparently
thing's
Cock punch codpiece.
Well, I mean it's the
Must be 18 or over.
it's the penis punch capital of the world as far as I'm concerned.
It is now.
1. Population 1. Hey, what is this? Some kind of
Oh,
loaf. Some kind
is
of
a
Her
loaf.
fist, my penis.
That's for sure. So
Yeah.
what we have here,
I've seen some shit in Detroit. I've not seen either of those things. Mobile twerking
Yes.
and her
And
fist, my penis.
that thing was shaking too, by the way.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That's a Eddie Money covered
Yeah.
for you.
So what do we got here? We got loaves.
we got robust loaves.
Robust. It is robust.
Some
Some thickness to it, some weight.
so what we have here,
That's what the
it's
chick said when she touched your penis. It's got some thickness to it, some weight.
So, long story short, with this, worked with AI again
Oh, great.
on a recipe. Interesting experience getting to do that. But anyway, there's a show from about 10 years ago that my kids and I are watching, a cartoon called Over the Garden Wall. And there's a song, a little silly song that there's a kid in it that sings a song about potatoes and molasses.
Mm.
And it's a catchy little song. And I thought, I know you can, do potato bread. And
Why not?
why
add some
can't you add
molasses?
molasses? And what goes with probably that flavor combination with the molasses? I'd say a peanut butter swirl to get a Mary Jane sort of effect. So that's what we have here: potatoes and molasses loaf.
Nick's never
with
met
a
a peanut that he didn't want to butter.
That's absolutely true. So
Potato molasses loaf. Is that what? it
yeah,
is?
with a peanut butter swirl on top. So
Well, Chris is.
I
taking
had
a
some
bite.
earlier. I thought, okay, like AI, I thought, is it even going to bake? Is there something wrong? Something that's going to be fundamentally wrong
Oh.
with the recipe, and it's not going to do anything. But no,
Looks healthy.
yeah, it did okay.
Looks nice. Look at that. Beautiful.
The peanut butter, I think, is a nice touch. I would say.
Well, I'm looking forward to eating it. I'm also looking forward to see if somehow it pairs with the reveal of this week's song.
Well, we covered a lot of topics so far, so
Yeah, we did.
somehow we got to connect it.
Is it your turn, Nick?
Yeah, I'm coming
You gonna
over.
Come over?
I
Okay.
come over. That's
You
what I
come
do.
on over.
You know what wasn't a nice touch when Nick got punched in the cock at Comerica Park.
Apparently, that kind of thing is legal, possibly even encouraged. In
Maybe
Detroit.
we'll get the Bloodhound Gang Bad Touch. Don't they have a song called that?
I don't know. They have a bad
I have
touch.
to ask Mike Caruso, the biggest Bloodhound Gang fan I know.
Really?
Yeah,
How big
a
of a
legit
fan is-
fan.
It's the only fan I know, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this punched up here.
Oh, don't say that word.
Ah! Nick's standing right behind me with his penis.
I have a trigger word now.
1641.
Like Pee Wee's Playhouse, but it
Ah!
hurts every time.
All right. Well, Nick, that's not the right program.
Don't you have to fire up the
Yes. Nick, you ready?
Yes.
Fire it up. First pull, number 779. Scrolling to it now,
Want to say
779.
yes to whatever it is.
Nick loves it. Let's do
I
it.
am feeling a
He hasn't
yes.
seen it
but
yet,
we'll
but he
see.
loves it.
I'm not gonna say yes, but I'm gonna hold on to it.
Do you know that one?
No, but well, it's a case where it's on there twice from the same guy.
Oh, one is an album version, one is a live version. It
Ah.
looks like.
Okay, well, I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Let's give it another
Could
pull.
be a crowd pleaser.
Next poll is number 151.
151.
Pretty high at the top here. Right there.
Nah, I mean,
Not feeling it today?
Not that I wouldn't under other circumstances.
But just not.
What
No.
what are the current circumstances are forbidding this one?
I mean,
You don't have to answer that.
we've done a couple songs by this artist.
Oh, okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
not like super recently,
All
All
right.
right.
but
Bushwick.
yeah, just I don't know, just not one that I'm feeling right now.
Move along to the next train.
Probably the second song, if I were listening to, I would guess back to back, the first song and the second song. I'd probably enjoy the second song better, but I just don't know about it being an episode right now.
That makes sense. All right, one more, Nick. Third and final poll, 1401.
1401. Ooh, man. This is interesting. I see the yeah.
You gonna do it?
Let's do that one. This artist we've never covered.
Yeah.
One of the bandmates, I believe, has been featured on an episode in a song, but not the main artist, the front person.
All right. Do you want me to read the information?
Yeah, if you could.
There's a lot there. All right. Well,
Let's go for it.
let's go for it. Eyes are bad. Brain is bad. All right. I can't see anything. Wait, what's in this cake loaf you gave me?
Well,
High as a kite over here.
potatoes and molasses.
All right. Here we go. Let's turn the microphone over to Chris Jericho.
All right, Howell. This one's called
Stay with me.
Off of
A nod is as good as a wink
by the
to a
band.
blind horse. The Faces.
Ow!
All right.
Long album title there. A nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse.
Probably, if I had to guess, one of those British idioms.
Hey, this is on the list twice.
Two different people?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right. The one that you picked, Colin Taco Bell. Let me tell you what Colin says here. A brilliant slice of dirty, swaggering, dick-swinging rock and roll from the early
Well.
70s. No surprise that it was written by well-known coxmen Rod Stewart and Ronnie Wood.
It's just all about the pelvic region tonight,
That's it.
everybody.
Yep.
It's appropriate. And then the other
So
submission,
for those who don't know, who's the lead singer in this?
Rod Stewart.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
Still out there packing them.
Those jeans you're talking about?
Packing the jeans, packing the audiences.
He was right here at Tinley Park a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
He's on the road right now, huh?
Yep.
Oh, he's always, man. He was doing that American Songbook thing. He did like what, 4 albums? Just
Why not?
packing them in every single place he went.
All right, and the other submission was from Mark Givitz. Mark says, the Faces were a killer band from the early 70s. Rod Stewart, Ronnie Wood, and Kenny Jones were just a few members you might have heard of. This song still holds up after 50 years.
And this was one of the songs that Def Leppard covered on the Yeah album.
Yes,
So-
they did. And who sang lead on that one? Mr. Phil Collin.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Did a really good job too.
Yeah.
And as
I
you'll
didn't- I
hear-
didn't- never picked up on that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you're right.
So let's see. What year was this particular track or this album?
71.
71. So it looks like Steve Marriott left. When did he leave? Imagine
God, who
that,
wasn't
though.
in the band?
But imagine that you have Steve Marriott, and then we got to replace him. And then who do you get? You get Rod Stewart.
Right.
I mean, unbelievable. Looks like I don't know. I won't pretend to know a lot about this band, but I guess the Small Faces, is that what the
Just they were originally, because most of them, if not all of them, were short.
That's why they called themselves that?
Yeah. And then they started adding taller members and did away with the small.
Rod Stewart having himself a taller member.
That's the word on the street.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to, on the fly, try to figure out the chronology here, but yeah, it's one of those bands where you have just a bunch of studs in it, basically, musically speaking. And are they all still around? These main
the bass player
has
passed away. He had ALS, I believe.
Keyboardist no longer with us. Also,
big benefit concert in the 80s for him.
Okay, so we have drummer Kenny Jones, Ronnie Wood, and Rod Stewart, both from the Jeff Beck group. So there you go.
Correct.
Oh, now I'm back on Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, what happened? So yeah, this I don't know. I think our listeners there have set the scene for what to expect, and I say we just get into it, unless there's anybody else is curious about any factoids.
Well, I see some people in the chat clamoring for a certain segment. Don't know if there's any chance of that happening. But I do want to say I see you.
What number song was this?
Was this 1401?
No, but we could go with that.
It was 1401.
Oh, it was. That was the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. On the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how long did Rod stay with the Faces before he went solo? Was that in the 80s or late 70s?
He was disco in the 70s.
Oh, that's right.
He was mid.
So
I would say
long.
3 or 4 years.
Oh, wait a minute.
That was it.
Didn't you guys do a Rod Stewart song?
Oh,
he did Hot Legs
Hot
with
Legs.
Cavaccini.
With Michael
That's right.
Cavaccini.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
So I was mistaken when I said this artist was never covered.
Well,
not when you were here.
True.
not in the context of this band. So.
That's true. Oh, man. I don't know that there's anything for our segment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
everybody.
finding anything. I mean, I'm looking at 1971 right now. I'm not finding anything. So,
Oh, well.
We tried our best.
tried
Sorry,
with every
everyone.
year. I didn't see anything.
All right. Well, is there anything else we want to say before we get into this one? Or are we ready to go?
Well, I'm curious how Andy will respond to it, because he's a known enemy of all things classic rock, and I think this falls into that category. So,
Well, we'll see.
I might hate it.
yeah, he's not a fan of anything that is classified as classic rock. I'm discovering.
When Andy and I and our drummer friend first started playing music, one of the songs that we tried playing that Andy sang lead on was Reason to Believe.
Oh, right.
So,
That's because we the Unplugged album was big at the time.
yeah, or a little bit before that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Maybe Rod will turn me here.
Andy's a wild card.
Yeah. All right. Quick commercial break. We'll be back with Stay With Me.
Sorry to stop it there. You can tell, okay, this band can lock in with each other.
Yeah.
Really great selection of bass notes happening.
Mm-hmm.
Really up in the mix too, and it really works that way. With the guitar is the quietest thing once everything kicks in.
That's true. Kind of just gets lost in there.
It really works though, and it's got like a live bar band sort of I guess pub rock, perhaps it would be more frequently called in the across the pond, but it has that sort of a sound to it.
Pud rock, you said?
Pub.
Oh, okay. That was Bad Company a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
And Andy's still not done with them.
no, he's not.
The inventors of Pud rock.
Oh,
There's
dear.
butt rock, and then maybe 15 years before was Pud rock.
Oh boy.
20 years before, whatever it was.
Yeah, the Faces in general, but especially on this song, we're definitely in that sort of post-British invasion Rolling Stones camp where they were just a lot more rocking, weren't little. I mean, the songs had pop hooks and they were popular, but they were a lot more down and dirty rock and roll, and the Faces were like shoulder to shoulder with the Stones, with that kind of British, full throttle rock and roll of the time.
Around what year did Ron Wood join the Stones?
I think 75 or 76,
Okay.
something like that, for Black and Blue. So I want to say that's 76. So yeah, him and Rod did the Faces thing for a few years, and then Rod went solo. Ronnie Wood joined the Stones. Kenny Jones wouldn't join the Who until like 78, 79 after Keith Moon died. So first part of the 70s, this was their main thing.
All right, let's see what happens with this electric piano.
Kind of bold to have a tempo change like that.
Yeah.
They just sort of jammed a little bit at double time, and then
Mhm.
they brought it down. It's
Great arrangement.
yeah, reminds me of only Andy's gonna know this reference. I apologize in advance, but the Handsome Jimmy Valiant song "Son of a Gypsy" starts out with like a upbeat early 80s Def Leppard groove, and then goes into like a blues.
It's the same song, basically.
So
Was it Son of a Gypsy? That's what that's called?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. You say it like
of course it is.
I'm a fool for not
You don't
remembering.
know that?
I've heard it many
Uh,
times in your car.
Hammond, Indiana native.
That's right.
Handsome Jimmy Valiant.
That's right. Look it up. All right.
Andy, your thoughts so far?
I liked it at first. Not loving this part, but we'll see where it goes.
You didn't like the tempo change.
No,
Huh?
it's kind of messy for me.
Messy.
It's all over the place.
Well, ironically, you stumbled upon one of the appealing things about especially the Faces, is that they were, you wouldn't ever describe them as the tightest band in the world. They were all kind of like, a little rough around the edges, seemingly on the verge of falling apart at all times. And that was part of the appeal of it.
Okay.
Not to you, obviously.
Well, I might
because
love
you
it.
hate classic rock.
I
but-
get what Andy's saying though, because at the beginning you could decipher exactly what the groove is right away with the faster part. The slower part took a couple of bars,
Mhm.
right.
a couple of bars on wheels.
Right.
Perhaps.
It's not it's it's not a smooth transition.
No.
And again, that's part of it. We're not listening to Rush today.
Yeah.
We're not listening to Dream Theater. We're listening to like you said, a pub band. What is a pub band? Guys who've had a few pints up there playing rowdy rock and roll, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have this kind of on the edge of collapse quality at all times, which to me is almost 100% of the appeal. It's like, is this going to just completely fall apart, or is it going to be awesome? And that's creates that tension that we talk about frequently.
All right. Let's see where it goes.
In the morning, don't say you love me, 'cause I'll only kick you out of the door. I know your name is Rita, 'cause your perfume is smelling sweeter since when I saw you down on the floor.
What do you think, Andy? Did Rod come in?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rod's the man. Nothing bad to say about Rod here.
Oh no,
No.
nobody could possibly have any issues with Rod Stewart. You could maybe be like he got a little soft with the songbook and Reason to Believe and all this other, sort of middle of the road stuff he did, but
Well, he's also 80 years old.
well, no, he wasn't when you were covering Reason to
Okay, he was-
Believe.
he
which
was-
that
he was
that
50.
Just you recording that is just patently ridiculous.
He was in his
Uh,
50s, probably.
An emotional song, heartfelt song delivered by Andy Jones. It just doesn't make any sense to anyone at all. But in terms of just straight ahead pure rock, nobody can have any qualms about anything Rod ever did.
And I'll come out and say it. I liked this. The song that I'm going to say, I liked it when it came out like 30 years ago. Still like it. There's not much edge to it, but it's great. And do you remember Leave Virginia Alone?
I don't.
No?
Vaguely.
It was a semi hit for him, like mid 90s.
Okay.
It sounded great on it. I mean, it's just more like an acoustic-y, not necessarily a ballad, but he sounds great on pretty much everything. Like, again, those American Songbook things. He's doing like Stardust, whatever the songs that you would expect, Unforgettable, things like that. Sounds great. Versatile vocalist. I'm assuming he can still do it for the most part. I haven't really heard anybody say that he's
No,
lost.
there's no footage. Put it this way. There's no Frankie Valli-esque footage
Oh boy.
of him wandering around the stage in a complete fucking daze. He can still entertain 30,000 people.
What's happening with Frankie?
Well, his people are trotting him out there because he's the money man. Nobody's showing up if Frankie Valli isn't involved.
Can't be for long. He's frightening the audience.
So they prop him up,
It
and
is
yeah,
alarming.
it's elder exploitation, is what it is.
Where that one video is
There's
Yeah.
new
difficult
ones
to-
all the time.
well, the one that the one that I saw first was just the one where he's not moving his mouth at all.
And it's the
And-
track of him
and it's the track
when
of
he's
him
19
singing.
years old
Yeah,
singing.
and he looks
It has the same
he's in
appeal that
trouble.
most people had when watching the slow speed OJ chase. It's like, am I going to see a death on live TV?
yeah, basically.
And that Frankie Valli footage, he was like, is he just going to collapse on stage
Yeah,
with somebody
it's-
filming it? But they're still trotting him out. Point being, you ain't getting that out of Rod. He's got to be in his 80s now, right?
He's 80.
Yeah,
Wow.
still doing it, still killing it on stage.
Yeah.
And that was one of the another one of the concerts that I got sent to in my summer internship in Milwaukee. So 1989. So what was that? 36 years ago. So it's like 44.
Yeah.
The effect he had on the women in that amphitheater was fucking unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. It was at the big Summerfest amphitheater, 40,000 people. I was 22 years old, surrounded by 30, 40 something women, all whipped into a frenzy by this guy. I was like, this is the greatest night of my life. This is incredible. Amazing effect on the female members of that audience, which was most of the crowd, by the way.
Wow.
Amazing.
Our friend Tommy Lombardozzi
Oh
sent me a
boy!
message.
Wait a minute. Are we sure we want to?
Yeah, what kind of
On this-
vulgarities
what is
is
it?
this pervert gonna spill out?
Let me plug my ears real quick.
He said, "Leave Virginia Alone" is written by Tom Petty.
Oh yeah, yep, very true. Yeah, nice little song.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod is unassailable essentially. I mean, there's really not. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say a bad word about Rod. So
No. All right.
You won't need too much persuading. I don't mean to sound degrading, but with a face like that, you got nothing to laugh about. A red lip.
My goodness, Rod.
decidedly misogynistic lyrics. You know, in the modern day, one might classify this as toxic masculinity. It's a classic. It was a different time situation, I think.
I mean, it's if it's pub rock, this is the kind of stuff you probably on a nightly basis hear someone yell at.
Oh no, I
So-
totally agree. But you fast forward to the modern day, and you'd have you know, people clamoring for the cancellation of these guys for these kind
What
of
did he
lyrics.
say?
He said
Just
you don't need much persuading.
You don't need much persuading. I don't mean to sound degrading.
With a face like that, you got nothing to laugh about. You know, just basically just being mean to a woman. That's not allowed anymore.
What does that mean? You got nothing? Is he saying that she doesn't have a pretty face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. G
Huh?
Rod.
The stop a clock sort of expression.
And you know, from the previous stanza, the notion about, you know, throwing a woman out in the morning for after an evening of coitus and making her do the walk of shame. You know,
Oh, Andy just found a line that he likes. I have a feeling.
The next line. Yeah. Let's keep going and get to it.
Lips, hair, and fingernails. I hear you're a mean old Jezebel.
Well,
Mean old Jezebel.
Andy, a fan of the Jezebel word?
Because it was a word used by Dusty Rhodes in some backstage segments back in the day.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a typical. It's a age old term for a trollop, loose woman,
Jezebel.
unsavory woman. Yeah,
I still don't know how it. Well, we haven't gotten to the chorus yet, but I don't know how lyrically the verse makes any sense with the chorus. But I guess we'll find out, or we won't.
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs and read my tarot cards. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. For tonight you better stay with me. Oh, yeah. Stay with me. Stay with me. For tonight you better stay with me.
No idea how how this kind of sweet talk goes over.
yeah. After that verbal lambasting
Well,
you
and-
just laid on her,
And then you better stay with me.
Yeah, I mean, this is another dynamic we've discussed in some of the other songs where the guy says one thing and immediately pivots to another thing, maybe tried to confuse the woman or gaslight her or something like that.
Maybe she insulted him and we didn't hear it, and he's insulted her back, and then he's like, "No, come on, I didn't mean it. Let's go read the tarot cards."
Well, he clearly
upstairs."
meant it. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, he did.
and I don't even think he's pretending like he didn't. But,
Yeah, you're right.
But he's saying anyway.
Yeah,
Come up with.
yeah, right. Before I kick you out in the morning, you're gonna stay with me tonight. So
I mean, it's incredible lyric, or not lyric, incredible vocal performance. Great.
well, music performance too.
yeah,
The whole
great song,
band
everything.
is, you know, again,
and
this is not the brand of music. Same with the Stones and their high point in the early 70s. You would never describe them as a tight band, but yet everyone is on the same page, if that makes any sense.
yeah,
And like you guys observed, there are times when that is in jeopardy in some of these songs, and you're just like, is this whole thing gonna just fall down? And then they right the ship and continue plowing forward with some of the best rock and roll songs in history.
And I gotta say, I mean, like, yeah, lyrically, we're like, I mean, I won't even say it's modern day. You're put off by it. I'm thinking even back then you hear it and you're put off by it. But does it work with the aggressive delivery of the vocal? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it all sounds great together,
Yeah.
no matter
It
what
was
you're
also,
saying.
this is again a hugely popular song at the time, staple of classic rock radio to this day. So, you know, if people were put off by it, it didn't keep it off of any radio station playlists or anything like that. So.
So if I'm lonely, please don't say you love me. 'Cause you know I'll only kick you out the door. Yeah, I'll pay your cafe. You could even use my best cologne. Just don't be here in the morning when I wake up. Come on, honey. Stay with
Wanted to comment on the guitar and where it's sitting in the mix with that fuzzy tone. For a few moments here and there, it almost sounds like a dirty saxophone sound.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it on occasion, the way it's cutting through in the mix. So I guess, what is that, a Kinks sound? Is that what we're hearing with that kind of fuzz?
On the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know,
What would you call it? Like, who made that sort of sound popular besides like Helter Skelter?
I
or
think
something like
Kinks were the
Probably the Kinks.
first one, and you know, Jimmy Page is known to have played on early Kinks recordings. So I just think, you know, those all those bands are the first to, like, you know, send an amp into overdrive and get that natural distortion. And then the Stones embraced it in the late 60s, and then here we are with the Faces. So yeah, and the bass playing continues to be sublime throughout this song. It's Ronnie
yeah.
Lane. He's the guy who had the ALS, I believe. They had the benefit concert for him in the 80s. And then, of course, Ian McLagan on the keyboards, who, you know, sat in with the Stones on a few things, but he's killing it too. You know, the whole band's doing great. This is just pure rock and roll right here.
me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Sit down, get up, get out. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Hey, what you know again? Get out! Get yourself home!
right. There you have it.
Now, did you guys like that up tempo section a little better toward the end, and sort of how they brought it back around full circle, started the song and ended with the same sort
Yeah.
of.
I do too, and I think how it started to speed up, it wasn't like bam all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, there was a certain measure or whatever where everybody knew, okay, we're going faster. It
Ramped up.
it did. It was somewhat gradual based on just executing a tempo change like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. That's when we were in the middle of it, you hear that, like when they were stopping and then letting like the Billy Preston keyboard kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
And then they kick back into it. I would imagine if you're in the room, on the recording, it's heavy, super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being in the room.
Oh yeah.
That's a great noise that they're generating.
Oh yeah. And this is, you can be almost 100% confident that this is one of those sessions where they were performing it live as a band. There wasn't like a drum track laid down and they're doing this, putting their parts on separately. It was just
They probably didn't even punch
mic
in.
it up, play it,
Yeah.
overdub the vocal, maybe fix a few things here and there, but it's just pure rock and roll.
I'm not even getting the impression that there would be any punching in or out for this recording.
Yeah,
It sounds
no.
to me like it's just
again
straight what was played.
This was not Pet Sounds. This is not Sgt. Pepper. This is just straight up rock and roll. A classic, all-time classic.
Well, Nick, you have to vote first. Sweet Surrender, or Kick in the Crotch.
Sweet Surrender.
It's sweet surrender. Hell yes.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic, and like Chris was saying, there's rock and roll that's a little more like polished, like Buddy Holly-ish, kind of thing like that, country-ish. This is just straight up like in a smoky bar, just playing loud, raucous music.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, you hear stories where doesn't exactly translate onto the recordings. It absolutely does in this case. So,
all right, Chris.
Oh, Sweet Surrender, of course.
It's sweet surrender. Hell yes.
All-time classic. This is my idea of rock and roll music. Is there a fireworks display?
Sounds like an airplane, but it's constant. I don't know what that is.
sounds like the snow plows are out for
Yeah.
We all
for
have
no
different-
reason.
Weird shit going on.
We all have a different idea of
Yeah.
what's happening outside.
But this is the essence of rock and roll right here. Great gritty vocal, down and dirty playing by everybody. All-time classic. Again, the misogyny of the lyrics is not enough to put this song out to pasture. This is, from day one, it was an all-time classic and it remains so. What else do you say about it?
You can always say whether it's the case or not, he's portraying a character. But
you can say that you don't get to get away with that as easy in music as you do in movies, but
sure, but
I know what you're talking about.
But in this case, say that this was part of a musical, like a Broadway play or whatever like that. It's the character. Perfectly acceptable. The music goes perfectly well with what this to put it lightly and charitably, rough around the edges character is saying.
Yeah. And we all know this dynamic exists. The concept of the walk of shame is a thing. People know what that is. And this is basically a depiction of what leads up to that scenario.
Oh, my turn to vote, huh?
Well, what did you think?
Uh,
Didn't like it, did you?
I'm giving it a Sweet Surrender.
It's sweet surrender. Hell yes.
It did make me wish I didn't speak English, because then I would have really loved it. But the performances are great, especially all the music, but especially Rod's vocal performance is great. I just thought it's kind of a dumb. I don't know. The lyric is just kind of dumb, but whatever. It doesn't ruin it for me.
It's exceedingly dumb, but
It is what it is. It's just it's like it's not clever dumb. It's just like they're just saying things.
I mean,
It's not like log in your fireplace kind of dumb, where it's some metaphor or idiom or whatever.
You didn't
or-
like the tarot cards line?
Well, I guess he's just wasn't that a literal thing? Like, let's
I
just
don't
go
know.
read some tarot
I
cards.
don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, the scenario involves a complete bonehead, a
Yeah.
clod of an
Absolutely.
individual, so the lyrics are appropriate.
But I typically don't like a bonehead.
no,
Not a huge fan of the bonehead.
no, of course not. But
You're not?
No. Why would I be?
well, I think maybe meathead is a better word. I don't know,
Whatever. Same thing.
but I get where you're coming from, but
Coming from a Guar fan, it's just it's enigmatic. It's the politest way I can put it. There's just no rhyme or reason to it.
well, they're
Listen.
aliens, so it's okay.
Yeah, they're playing a character.
Well, see, so is this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a character. No, maybe because it's so over the top that
Well.
it's out on the other side, where it's just a parody of ridiculousness instead of
Could be.
something that's supposed to be rooted in reality or an actual image or whatever that they're trying to portray as being truthful. But I don't know. That's the way I'm reading into it. But look where we found ourselves. No, not there. Here.
All right, Hammond. I got a question for you.
Do you know? Let's see. I'm looking up the chart positions for this song. Would you care to guess one of the two countries where it charted the highest, which would be number 4?
South Africa.
No,
Damn it.
Chris, would you like to take a guess?
What was the question again?
This song, the highest chart position was number 4, and that it happened in 2 different countries. Would you care to guess what one of them might be? Andy already guessed South Africa, which is not a country, but anyway.
But it was.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm going to say Australia.
Incorrect as well. Apparently,
Is it a European nation?
Apparently, they loved it in the Netherlands
I was going to say
And-
Belgium.
and in Canada.
No kidding.
Okay, that makes sense.
The Netherlands couldn't get enough of this. huh?
Yeah, I guess. And for you would think it would appeal to the Australians, but it was only number 41 peak
Yeah.
position there.
Yeah,
I
something's
mean,
off.
this is practically a tender ballad.
I know.
In Australia.
I mean, as I recall, Andy, you kind of liked Rose Tattoo. They're kind of meathead rock. You enjoy that, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I just thought it was funny because he was talking about a goose. Come on, squeeze my goose or whatever. Juice on the loose.
Right.
Squeeze my goose.
Is that what he says? Squeeze, or is it something else?
I think it was stroke.
Stroke my
Yeah.
goose.
But
Even
anyway.
more ridiculous.
Punch my goose.
Twerk on my goose.
So maybe that's part of it
In the
where
streets of Detroit.
if it's going to be conveyed, I need it to be conveyed in either a clever way or a silly way, some kind of creative way instead of just a literal.
Do you think it's too literal?
Yeah.
the lyrics here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an unlikable
Yeah.
subject. The guy.
He's not very coy. He's not very.
No, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
You wonder
That's
how
right to
he
say it.
even lured a woman back to his place to begin with. But again, this is a familiar dynamic. It's probably taking shape right now at the luxury, the Bullpen Luxury Sports Bar nearby.
People still doing that stuff?
You're asking the wrong dude.
I know.
I don't know. I'm fucking in bed by 8:30 normally.
All right, my vote is in.
Mine's in, of course.
All
I
right,
think Andy should go last because he's the X factor.
let's go same order. Nick,
Yeah.
Chris, me.
I'll give it a rock.
Roll.
The world's tiniest boner.
It's a rockin' ball.
Can't deny it.
It's you know.
Yeah, come on. The world's tiniest boner. You got your shot in. You can feel
Well,
good
they're all-
about
We
that.
talked about how they're all little guys, so I thought,
well, that
Oh,
not
okay.
after Rod and Ronnie joined.
okay. Well, I'm just thinking about little men. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Would have
Yeah,
applied
well-
to the small faces, but
I got little men on the brain tonight for some reason. So that's where that came from. But
all
yeah,
right.
it deserved it.
Is that like? I mean, is
No, come on. It's
Yeah.
an all-time classic.
yeah, and I mean, it could be a detestable lyric, the content,
Hmm.
still be a great song.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, come on.
So
Well, it's kind of like the Benny Martinez song "Into the Night." The skin crawling subject matter of the lyrics, but it's an amazing song and one of the most incredible vocal performances ever recorded. You just have to acknowledge that.
is that right? One of the most incredible vocal.
It
performances,
is.
yeah,
I think so.
ever.
Absolutely.
Wow. I'm not saying it was bad.
That's
But I
what-
just it didn't.
Again, that's why that song gets a pass. That's why it's still fucking played on light rock radio to this day, because the vocal performance is so
You
amazing.
can sing
Must be
anything with that voice,
Must be right.
and
Yeah.
it's
He
fine.
could be singing about a 6-year-old and still be get a pass for the vocal performance.
Well, I guess he's got a gift, huh? He's still. Did we talk about him? He was
He-
still
he-
alive, right?
No, I think
he
he
died?
passed away.
Passed away the day that song was
Yeah.
released.
So he
Beaten to death.
Took a bullet from somebody.
Bludgeoned by a
My
father.
goodness.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you disagree with us, we're sorry.
That's just the fucking way it is.
No one's gonna disagree with that.
They'd be crazy too.
They'd be absolutely nuts.
All right. Quick commercial break. Quick Yardo questions. Let's do it. Let's get it on.
I don't get yards of questions. Motherfucker, I give them.
Swing away.
Yes, Chief.
All right. This looks like rapid fire. Mr. Fantasy
Ooh,
submitted Yardo questions.
that's from around the same year as this year or this week's song.
Was it Traffic?
Isn't Dear Mr. Fantasy from around 71?
Yeah, in that time frame, sure. Oh, I just want to point out that Stay With Me is in the current Rod Stewart set list.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
It's sandwiched
out.
between Do You Think I'm Sexy and Some Guys Have All the Luck. To close out
Wow.
he even does it. He's doing Proud Mary, for Christ's sake.
Wow.
Well, sung by backup dance singers during Rod's wardrobe change. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Man, so I would imagine there's a long jam during instrumental jam going on during the live version of this song.
Probably.
Yeah.
Especially if you're changing an 80-year-old.
Dear,
80 years old. He's got 21 songs plus an encore.
and Dear Mr. Fantasy was 1967, actually.
Shit, really?
Yeah, I would have thought
Wow.
later.
I didn't know Winwood was in Traffic that early. I thought he was doing the Blind Faith thing.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Wow. All right.
All right, before we get into the Yardo questions, I just want to give a special shout out to the Pissin' Cousins.
Huh?
People send messages.
Well, happy birthday to them.
Yeah, what is that? mean?
Whatever the shout
Is
out's
that
supposed to
a
be.
couple other people Nick encountered in Detroit?
Yeah.
Cousins pissing on each other right in front of him.
All right. Mr. Fantasy says, no bullshit. Let's go.
Okay.
Question 1. What's a historical site you would like to visit?
Ooh, that's nice.
That we haven't visited yet, I imagine.
I imagine so.
The one's popping into my mind immediately is Mount Rushmore. I got to think that's impressive to see.
That's on my list as well.
You seen that, Andy?
No, never.
But South Dakota? Is that
Never
what that is?
never been to that part of the country.
That's on my list for sure, but I would say the Vatican would be a big one. Also, wouldn't mind going to like Mount Vernon.
I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Worth it.
I've been to Monticello,
Yeah, I was there too.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Awfully
Did all
nice
hit all
area.
the spots out that way. Absolutely worth it.
All right.
Andy, you got an answer? I know you don't typically answer these, but
What would I actually like to see? I feel like something in Mexico, but I don't know what. I would like to go see like
the first Taco Bell.
Yeah. I wouldn't like to go see bullfighting because I wouldn't like that, but I would just like
Is
to go
that,
to.
is that really historical? though?
Just, I don't know. No, I was just thinking I would like to go see like some kind of old amphitheater. I don't know. I think I would just like that old culture of that time more
okay.
so.
Well,
than
what
like,
if you went to like a wrestling match?
Yeah,
like
I
an
would love it.
outdoor amphitheater, like
that would be
a
great.
luchador match.
Yeah. Something like that, or Mount Rushmore. It's on my list, but just
You
wanna
have
give
a
different-
list.
Not,
huh?
not really, but I mean
Right.
a mental list. But that one also. But since you guys both said, or whatever, you both agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wouldn't mind going to the Smithsonian. In DC.
Bunch of
There's supposed to be a lot of cool stuff there. That'd be
culture
fun.
stuff.
Get there soon before it's whitewashed, if you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
That's as far as I'm going to go with that topic right now.
We're gonna get rid of Fred Sanford's truck.
It's just things that don't speak or depict highly enough of America are being requested to be removed or altered. So get there soon.
You know, I was at
Maybe you'll get punched in the dick at the Smithsonian, Nick.
Oh yes. You know, I was at a baseball game at the Gary Railcats stadium.
Mhm.
You know, they do a thing now where they take a video of someone's car in the parking lot. Like they'll pick a car, and it's for like a car wash advertisement. And they have the Sanford and Son song playing while they're showing your dirty car on the jumbotron.
It's nice.
Yeah, I wonder is that spontaneous every time, or do they just have one that they play? But I'm assuming they go out in the parking lot and get new footage every day. Who knows?
People in the chat are saying that Mount Rushmore is in fact underwhelming in real life. It's a lot smaller than you would expect. Another dick joke in there, but
What about if they're shooting fireworks off of the top? That's got to be cool.
I'll tell you what's not underwhelming and is totally fucking impressive, and I think it qualifies as historic. And I don't know if either of you guys have been there. The Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina.
No.
Fucking unbelievable.
Really?
The grandiosity of it was the Vanderbilts that was their it's like summer home or some shit.
Okay.
You enter the property and you go up this winding road, and then you go around a curve, and suddenly the home is visible. You're just like, oh my god, fucking massive. You just tour inside of it. Everything is just it's unbelievable. that is highly recommended. I know that's like the touristy thing to do in Asheville, and things like that can sometimes be disappointing. Case in point, Mount Rushmore. Biltmore is not that, in my estimation. It was everything as advertised. And the home itself is just like a fraction of what's on the entire property. It's unbelievable.
Wow. What about that Crazy Horse Memorial in South Dakota? I know it's never going to be finished in our lifetimes, but isn't that enormous?
I have no idea.
No, you have to look it up. I think they've been working on it for like 120 years. And
Is
it's a head and a hand.
Is that what they mention in Girls, Girls, Girls?
I think so. I think that's what they're talking about. They were going on a road trip on their motorcycles.
Vince Neil wants to put a strip joint in the middle of it.
In the hand.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, question 2. If you could change your first and middle name, what would you change it to? That's a funny question.
That is a funny one. Oh, man.
Now, based on what Jericho just sent us from this seafood bacchanalia designed for 2 from this menu, I would change my first and middle name to Were Blanc.
Going
To be it.
French for us.
That's nice.
Oh, man. Do you ever feel like a different first name would suit your face better?
Never thought about it.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Do you have one? Like you've had that thought?
Well, no, I've thought about, not in this context specifically, but about, like naming a child. Like, okay, you are...
Well, all babies
This-
look the same when
Well,
they
no,
come out, so
they-
you can't really do that.
They do, but there's like a moment where you affix a name to somebody.
Yeah.
And you're like, is that the right name for this person?
Yeah.
I've never done that. I'll have to take your word for it. But something I can comment on is this nonsense where a fucking newborn, somebody's like, oh, he looks just like you. No, he doesn't. He looks like every other fucking baby that was just born 10 minutes ago in the history of mankind. There's no differentiation there in the facial features. So enough of that bullshit. Let's stop that immediately.
Man. For a middle name?
Barry Blanc would be perfect for me because it means white butter.
That's good.
Yeah. Just call me white butter.
Well, I will say, rumor has it, my name was changed last minute. It was going to be something else. Do you guys think I look more like a Nick or a Joshua?
Oh, Nick, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good call. No offense to the Joshuas out there. You probably look like one. Nick looks like a Nick.
Yeah, I guess.
It's probably just us saying that now because we're so used to it. Who knows? But
And I think Nick is definitely more fitting. I think.
yeah,
Joshua Pollock. No, that's not gonna
doesn't work.
No,
Even Josh.
no,
that
that sucks.
that you
No.
can't say that quick enough.
No.
Trying to think of a middle name.
Plus, you get saddled with the name Josh. Suddenly, you're not learning songs like Father Figure and
Uh-oh.
messing those up in a live performance. So you don't want to be that have that hanging over your head.
Well, anyway, we didn't really answer
Drummer
the
give
question.
you the side eye in the middle of the performance.
We didn't really answer the question, but we had a good time.
Well, I
not
did.
answering it. Oh, yeah, I didn't.
That's a really hard one.
It
I
is.
wish I was
Yeah, I mean,
Larry
You know what's kind of nice?
Thomas
It's kind
Jones.
I'm gonna go with I kind of like it when you've got someone, a historical figure, say George Washington, right?
Uh-huh.
Mr. and Mrs. Carver were like, you are George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just having the
I
balls.
like
Luther
just
King.
going first and last historical figure name.
Okay. Yeah, that's valid.
Michael Jordan Jones or something.
Yeah, something like that. Sure.
Whatever.
Larry Bird Jones.
Bird.
Red Fox Jones. Yeah, that's valid. It takes
That's-
some cojones.
It's funny because Bird is the only one that's not a name at all. Like, well, I guess no one's ever been called Washington. But
Like first name?
Yeah, because like Martin
Oh.
Luther King, those are both first
there's
names.
another
That
one,
works. But like George Washington, yeah, that's funny. Middle name Washington.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
I don't know exactly which historical figure. I mean, you can't lose with George Washington, can you?
No,
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Sets a tone.
Abraham Lincoln Jones.
Yeah.
Abraham Jones. You'd never guess what my middle name is.
Richie Valens Jones.
All right, question 3.
That was only 2?
Yep. If you were in fucking charge
Oh, man.
and could make laws, what law would you make? Thank you, Mr. Fantasy.
I like these questions.
Yeah. If you could make laws, what law would you make?
I'll tell you what. Forgive me for being
No punching of dicks in the in public places.
at least a minor fine or something.
Yeah. Or at least an apology.
At least
or
you buy the guy a little Caesars.
acknowledging that you did it, you know.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get a little topical here.
Please do.
Forgive me, everyone, for bringing this up. It's the flavor, pun intended, of the moment. There would be a fine levied on every Cracker Barrel location that does not actually have the sweet potato casserole on Thursday nights.
Wow. That's the only day they're supposed to have it, and they know.
That's what it's listed. Anytime you go there and ask for it, oh, we don't have that tonight.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's false advertising.
Stiff
There should be
fines.
a law against that. You know?
As far as I'm concerned, it's mere hearsay.
You've
Has
never
it-
seen
Has
it?
anyone ever seen it?
I've never heard of it. I've only been there for breakfast. I've never done a lunch or a dinner at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, you never had their dumplings?
I don't believe so.
This is not a paid advertisement, obviously, but those dumplings are pretty awesome.
I mean, as I said in that reel today, big fan of the hash brown casserole.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do a good breakfast over there.
they do.
Yeah, they know they can cook some eggs up. You know? That's the hardest thing in the world to do, but
Nice hot cakes.
yeah, sometimes that place just hits the target, man. I guess it's on
Yeah,
me.
give us a law.
Law. Okay, I would outlaw saying a baby looks like someone until at least 6 months into the baby's life, because up until that point, the baby looks like every other human baby that's ever been born. So stop with that bullshit. Oh, he has your eyes and your this and that. No, he doesn't.
He has-
His face is smashed
he has-
in. It
he
looks
has-
like every other baby
He
who's
has
ever
giant
been
black eyes. That's all he
Yeah.
has at this point.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Fantasy, for your Yardo questions. If you want to send 3 questions over, do it. Potofthunder.com. Find that little widget. Send 3 questions our way. We'll appreciate it greatly.
We got September is upon us, guys.
Oh, yeah. When is that?
Starts next a week from today, the release
that's
of this episode. It'll
Wow.
be September 1st.
I was thinking we had
Wait.
2 more in August.
No.
Really? Next
September
week is the
1st.
first one?
Yeah, wow.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
And it's Andy's turn. So
Here.
yeah,
What are you
this
gonna do?
this snuck up on me. I don't have one in the chamber right now.
Oh, boy.
And the other thing is, I believe there are 5 Mondays in September.
My
so
goodness. This
There
is
are.
trouble.
Yeah. That's a first, right? It's got to be.
To my recollection, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I would urge the listeners who are able.
There were 5 Mondays in September last year.
Unbelievable.
There were
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
Yep.
Well, I would urge the listeners who are available to do so and who are on that Patreon level, load it up.
Yeah,
We'll be
send
looking at the end of the
September
list.
specific selections.
Yeah.
And again, the theme of the month is just outright horniness and song. The hornier, the better.
Load it up. We'll look at the end of the list and see what you put on there.
Yeah, I could use a little help this time. It's like I say, I don't have anything ready. The previous years, I had it months in advance. I got nothing right now.
Yeah, same. I don't have
Something will materialize, I'm sure, but I definitely use the help. In fact, since it's an extra one, we should reserve one of the weeks for a listener submission.
Do we pull a listener out of a hat, maybe?
Yeah, possibly have that listener on the show. Who knows? Sweeten the pot a little bit for the theme month.
Interesting.
be fun.
Don't hold me to that. I'm just talking on my ass at this point. But basically, when I'm unprepared for September and there's an extra week in September, need to prime the pump a little bit. Need to come up with something.
Well, and hopefully we can get Tom back on this year.
Yeah, hopefully the fucking South Shore line doesn't go
on
haywire on
fire.
his evening commute. That screwed it up last time.
Man, I got some work to do. All right. Well, like they said, these fellas submit some ideas for us. We'll take a look. We got some time, even if you don't do it for my selection. Do it for their selections.
Oh, month
Yeah,
ago.
I've got a couple that I'm knocking around, but it's far from decided.
I had one that was in the back of my mind and came up on shuffle for me the other day. It just wasn't horny enough. It wasn't as horny as I remembered it. So I think I'm not going to go with that one.
All right. Well, I'm going to think about it.
You do that.
I'll be back next week,
Men-
hopefully with the winner.
Men listening, walk around with no fear, because it doesn't hurt if you get punched there. Just walk around and be bold.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't get hit in the balls.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
you want to make sure that doesn't happen, but everything else, very punchable, very survivable.
Good to know. All right. Bye-bye.
And I think I'm going weak.
What if it hangs down way past your balls?
That's a low blow. There should be an arrest made if someone's punched.